Think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
Hello everyone, Praise Scooter here, and think fast. It is Tetris Effect Connected. What is Tetris Effect, or Tetris Effect Connected? Well, you all know Tetris. I mean, you can see all the Tetris music in the distance. But Tetris Effect is an immersive experience, as you can kind of tell by me waving my head around. It is an immersive experience, whether you are playing with the controller in your hands, or with a 5-pound brick strapped to your face, as I am doing right now. But playing Tetris, and to put you into kind of a Zen mode, if it were to make sense like that. Now, I will apologize if audio balances are off, because I am playing this in a headset, and I can't see anything going on my computer, so I can't balance anything on the side. I'm also recording everything all in one wave format. I should learn how to not do that. But everything's recorded all in one thing, so there might be some goofiness here and there in what you're seeing. Now, even though I am playing this game in VR, I know that this specific version of Tetris Effect Connected, that exact wording, is what the game is called if you're playing on any of the console versions you see in the description down below. But I will also note if this game is available on which headsets and whatnot. Oh, EULA. I love EULAs. So, I'm playing... Oh, that hurts my eyes. So I am playing this game with a controller in my hands, though I am, like I said, with a VR headset on my head. I'm playing this game with a VR headset strapped to my head, but a controller in my hands. I should see if Lucky's Tale is available on Steam. Not Super Lucky's Tale, which I've played for this series, for this Think Fast series in the past. But Lucky's Tale, actually probably one of the first games I can think of that is a combination where your actual physical head is the camera, but you're still playing the game with a controller in your hands. Anyway, I'm going to be professional and look at... oh boy, that was interesting. Let's do one of those. So let's just leave... let's go with Epic. Apply. We're going to find out if this crashes everything. So I've set it all up to Epic scaling, so things look a lot better. Oh, one thing I should turn off is VSync. Do we have VSync? No VSync. Okay, we'll leave it be. So I hope this looks better for you guys. Yeah. And the headset, it all looks the same to me, but I hope on your guys' end it looks a little bit different. Or hopefully it doesn't lag. I'm probably still going to put the video up even if it does lag. Anyway. Play the main campaign and enjoy it first. So, I'm just going to play for this for now. There is a multiplayer mode where you can play with people in kind of a weird... Play Tetris at the same time, but if somebody builds up a combo... what I'm talking about is, I think, is two different modes I've seen, but... You can play a mode where everybody plays Tetris at the same time, but if somebody completes like a set of combos, they become the boss, while the other three players try to defeat the boss. And it's like a score attack in that fashion. Or it's literally play against people online and compete. I'm not going to do that. Challenge various modes and match your current mood. Okay, nope. I'm just going to do journey mode. So I'm just going to play until I either... I'm going to play journey mode, and I'm going to play until I either lose or until the game, or until I'm tired of the game or whatnot. Like, I'm still aiming for that 15 to 45 minutes. By the way, Think Fast series, 15 to 45 minutes playing games so I open it for a physical package. You can view the basics tutorial of... yes, let me play the basics. I'm playing a normal way. So, Tetrameter's land moving. Maneuver falling Tetrameters to create and complete rolls. Yeah, I know this part. If the blocks stack up to the top... Okay, game over, yep. So, use D-pad, and then it's A or B. So, sorry, cardinal directions are my weakness. East or south. Down button will... Okay, soft drop is down, is a hold down. So, up, so hit up. Yeah, hard drop. That's why we're using a lot is hard dropping. And we have a hold cue. Is it only at that? Is it only like at that point of the screen, or can it be at any point? Because I like to. Because sometimes it. Oh, we can... Well, why would I do that? Well, I suppose if I was playing on, desktop, but like if I want to see the effects, I'll just go closer to the screen. I'll physically move closer to my screen. The zone is an all-new mechanic. Here's how it works. Fill the zone meter by clearing lines and then pressing right trigger or enter zone mode. Tetris will stop falling and lines are moved to the bottom of the play field. Oh. Or Tetris reaches the top of the play field. Special bonus for all lines completed. Additional bonus can be entered in zone mode. Okay. Okay, it seems simple. Play Tetris and occasionally you'll do... Ooh. Oh. Well, let me do normal. It looks like there's clear... I wish I had controllers, because, again, I'm in VR. Like, you can only, I can only point in a certain direction, like, okay, I'm going to do that. I kind of wish I had controllers, my actual hand controllers, so I could, point where I'm doing stuff. Because I talk with my hands a lot, especially in VR. Expert? Does Expert add anything? Okay. Let's start with this. So depending on how long I feel I'm going, I think we're going to just do these first 7 stages, depending upon where the split happens. I'm assuming we're going to go from the upper left, down around the loop on the bottom, up, and then over to the right. I assume. Yeah, we'll do that. So... This, oh god, I started to wobble. Oh. Okay, so that does nothing. Hold on, does that do anything for you guys? Never mind, I can't see, can you guys even see what I'm doing? We're going to do an experiment really quick. I'm going to unpause this and I'm going to look and, I might fail a little bit just to make sure you guys can actually see what I'm seeing. Okay, my apologies about that. I didn't know if you guys could see what I was seeing for a bit, and I was worried because I looked over at my computer monitor and I saw pure black, but you can see what I'm seeing, so let's just... Right, I still have to select the game. Give me 1 second. This is the joy of doing things... Shoot. This is the joy of trying to do things in VR. No, am I in the game? Is it? There we go. Okay, I'm not sure why I stopped selecting my controller's input. Anyway. So yeah, my apologies for... Why? For some reason, a lot of times when I play games, as of lately, what happens with my, what happens is my mouse is either the surface I play with on my mouse. Oh wait, say that. Either the surface I play on my mouse on is either rather dusty and I need to clean it because what is it? It's either rather dusty and I need to clean that surface because it is the slightest air breeze going over my mouse keyboard causes it to trigger. And the slightest of breezes going over where my mouse is causes it to say, hey, I'm active, when it's no, I'm using any other gaming peripheral than what you have. Now, anybody I actually used to stream a lot of it, and then I stopped streaming altogether. Dang it. I stopped streaming altogether for a while. Anybody who watched me play Tetris 99, or stream Tetris 99, this is kind of my general build strategy. I know it's not the most, oh yeah, that one. This is not the most effective build strategy, I'm well aware, but this is how I play. And then we'll swap it, and we'll do that. Ooh. Man, if you can kind of tell I'm bobbing my head just by watching the feed right now, but you can kind of tell I'm just getting into the groove already. This is something, okay. This is oddly enough something I kind of wanted. Okay, music, sure. This is kind of something I would hope to experience in this game. And I should say, Tetris Effect Connected is I don't know if it's a re-release. Okay, I'm sorry if you can't hear me over the game. Audio balancing is rough to do, on the spot when you're in VR. A lot of people have said that this is their game of the year, every year comes out, and because it is a super atmospheric feeling. Which, how the hell is Tetris atmospheric? I hear the scholars in the crowd asking, and I hear the other naysayers say, "Shut up, scholars! We don't want to listen to your dumb words right now." But yeah, Tetris Tetris Effect is very much, you know, an experience, so to say. Where you play Tetris, but the world builds around you and gives you kind of this, I don't know, this feeling of escapism in a sense. It's tranquil. I just want to go to the next level. I don't want to pop it. Oh, I was trying to get to 36 lines. Whoa! Oh, that's trippy. Oh, God, that's trippy. Okay, pick me back up where it was. And I should probably, like, sit here and just absorb what's going on here, but also when I play Tetris, I kind of, for the most part, I play kind of fast and loose, and I just kind of go. God damn. I'm sorry, I'm just vibing to the music right now. Like, this is kind of my beat right now. Okay, so I know what I need to do here. So we need to build. We need to build. We need to erect. Erectus Maximus. I know what I said. Shut up. This is not going to go out well, but we just need to build like a... I think the overall vibe or... I think the overall like game plan at this point is you need to just build a tall tower. Because we're going to try and activate that Zen mode and see what it does. We'll skimp on it a little bit. Also, forgive me if I just keep on rotating the same shapes in the same direction. I'm not that... As much as I like playing Tetris, I'm not that skilled. Oh my god, I just thought about something. This is a personal life thing, but I just thought about something. If I could somehow convince my mom to try and play this... If I could somehow convince my mom to play this game in VR, I know she would get sick. Ooh! Hold on. He kind of nutty with it. I get it. Okay, no. So my initial thought was wrong. No. Oh, it doesn't even... Alright. God, this is so trippy. God, my dinner from earlier is deciding to say hello again. Wow. Okay, I don't want to act like a snooty, hoity-toity son of a gun while I say this, but I think VR is the way to experience this game. I think this is the way to experience Tetris Effect. Or Tetris Effect. This is the way to experience it. You can still kind of get the overall vibe of it if you're playing on console or PC or just on your PC. But this is the way. I think this is actually the way. Like, no jokes about virtual reality, meta included in this when I say it. I think this is the way to play Tetris Effect connected. Or Tetris Effect, sorry. This is the way. Holy shatskis. I'm glad I decided to do this thing fast in VR. Oh, it's picking up a little bit. Okay, it's getting rough. Okay. Oh, I have two of these. Haha. Oh, yeah, 38 lines. I really do think this is... I think this is the way to experience Tetris. I like this particular version. That's cool. That probably is annoying if you're someone who has, like, audio, like... Is it, like, audio synesthesia or something like... I'm just saying random words that sound big and fancy, by the way. Like... I feel like this is somewhat ruining somebody's experience of this game because I'm not playing to a beat. I'm playing my own beat. Oh my god, I just realized I'm playing to my own beat. I'm playing to the rhythm of my own drum. Don't make me get metaphysical, man. This is not going to end well for anybody, especially me. But yeah, I'm playing to the... Sorry, I went dead silent because I was just thinking about that and how I wanted to present. No, I am literally playing to the beat of my own drum. That is meta. Oh god, that is so... Sorry. It's probably just a random takeaway of... It's probably just me having a random takeaway, but like... That's the takeaway I have from this, is like, I'm playing to the beat of my own drum. Sorry, this is actually really cool. I wish I could provide more insightful commentary than, wow, this is so cool. I'm playing to the beat of my own drum. But that's literally all I'm doing is just playing to the beat of my own drum. And now I'm comboing. Hi, Shields of Ra. How are you doing? God, I'm gonna sound pretentious, but I think this is like the only way to really play this game. Granted, I think you can enjoy it in any format, but this is the way. I think this is the way to play this game. Oh shoot, I'm gonna mess this up, kind of. Sorry, I'm like getting so distracted by everything around me. I'm like just absorbed in the music right now, and the environment. With a single step complete area 1 story mode. Yeah, I'll take an A rank. Activate the zone mechanic. You're seeing my own achievements pop up down here, by the way. We'll clear 100 lines. I wonder how many other achievements are going to show up on it. Okay. I will say Karma Wheel is probably one of the coolest maps. Now, I'm going to break the immersion. I'm going to look to my side here. You know what? I had a big cutaway. We'll do this next section before I call things here. But like, I will say like Karma Wheel so far is my favorite. Has been my favorite level in this whole thing. I love this. Also, while I'm doing this and I'm just standing in the middle of my room at nearly 2 in the morning and waxing poetic about this game, I got to shout out a handful of my friends who I've done a stack game marathon in the past. Gosh, I cannot remember who it was. I cannot remember who it was in my friends list who did this, but somebody in my friends list, I think, actually did a run of Journey mode for Stack Game Marathon. And, like, watching someone play this game, like, you're watching someone play this game, and this includes myself, doing it horribly, by the way. Like, watching someone play this game has a totally different effect on you than actually playing it yourself. Because I watched somebody play this game. It's like, okay, it's Tetris, but with funny visual. Haha. And then you yourself get the controller in your hands and you play it and just like, no. I'm like, I am Tetris. That sounded corny style, but like, it's just like, I am Tetris. God, I love it. Okay, put that away. Also, I feel like a lesson I'm learning from this is like you don't have to play perfectly because you have the zone mechanic to bounce back from any stupid mistakes you make. Well, I'm gonna find out in due time, aren't I? God, it's really just driving home the mechanic of, hey, play the game to the beat of your own drum. I'm just dumbfounded by this. Sorry. Like, I want to provide more insightful commentary here and there to make more sense, but like, I can't. Like, this is 100% a son of a gun. This is 100% a game, like, you have to experience with your own hands in order to, like, get the feel of it. Like, I really hope that my video on this, like, exemplifies what the draw of this game is. And to paint it in, and to help paint that light a little bit, I would like to remind you folks that I am old as beans. I'm old as the beans you had 3 weeks ago, and 13 weeks ago, and 17 years ago. I'm old as beans. I have played Tetris for a majority, if not almost the entirety of my life, and have memories tied to Tetris in every walk of my life. This is eliciting some new kind of like feeling in me. A good feeling, not like, you know, bitter memory or anything like that. Like, this is like, again, you guys watching, I can, like, I'm not trying to be pretentious and say, oh, I know what you're thinking. Like, you watching, I can kind of tell some of you are like, what are you getting on about? It's Tetris, my guy. It's just Tetris. Especially some of you who don't really play Tetris and know, like, or don't really get, like, the appeal of this game franchise. I get it. I have friends who can't play Tetris or don't, like, understand the appeal of Tetris because it's hard for them to understand. But they'll do a 15 combo and Puyo Puyo, no problem. That aside, but you gotta understand, like, Sprite, help! There's Sprite in my eyes, and it's also very bright. Okay, I'm adjusted. Okay, there's a beat going on to this. But, like, even while coming back, I almost said a bad word. But coming back online with you guys on this a little bit more is, like, somebody who has played Tetris throughout almost every iteration and every walk of life at Tetris. Like, there's something about this that is a new stage, a new pinnacle. Like, I don't want to say pinnacle because that sounds super lofty and kind of puts this game on a pedestal it doesn't need to be on. Ooh, that's harsh. Harsh, like, it's harsh. Like, I feel like everything is harsh right now, and I'm not sure how I'm not sure how to feel about that. But yeah, like, I've played Tetris so much throughout my life. Like, memories for me, memories of Tetris are like, I learned how to play this from my mother, who played it on the Game Boy. And then I played it when it was, like, part of puzzle collections as I grew up. And then I, like, made, like, a huge staple of my my streaming career around Tetris at one point. And now, like, this feels like another stage of life to me almost while I play this. It's just like, it's like, I don't know, it is an evolution of Tetris. It's a game about stacking tetraminos, something that's 4 blocks big. Nothing more for that. It doesn't even need any more profound than that. But, like, even so, it does feel like the next stage of, you know, it feels like another step in life to me because, like, Tetris has been a cornerstone for the most part for a lot of my life. Why are you flashing? Oh, it's part of the effect. I thought it was like a warning mechanic. Okay, I'm activating this. Blocks don't fall. I just try and complete the lines as fast as possible on this, and don't get overzealous. Okay, this is the big score attack moment, and I'm gonna flub it. Watch. Ow. Okay, it lets you finish your last block at least. God, that's what. Damn it. Still, that's wild. Where's the... Oh, it's not for a few shapes yet. Alright. We'll start storing a handful of things, start building up a wall over here. There's always a way to come back in Tetris, even if you royally screw it up or misinput. I misinput a lot when I play Tetris. Oh, that was the end of the stage. Also, I don't know if you can hear the control rumble as I bounce against my clavicle. Ooh. Ooh! I like the bubbles. I like bubbles. God, I sound like I'm a 3-year-old. But, God, I can't help. I feel like I keep coming back to the same point. It's probably getting annoying at this point. Like, this is, it's just something you have to experience. Like, I really can't quantify what this game is really doing to my brain, other than it is just sending me for a trip. Like, it feels like it's unlocking. It feels like it's unlocking another part of my mind with just the atmosphere, and that's like the big driving point and the big selling point of this game when it was initially coming out. Is like it's eliciting. Eliciting is probably the wrong word. It's eliciting some like deeper emotion. Like it actually studies brain. Like I think there. I could be wrong on this. I could just be blowing smoke. I want to say there was like some kind of study done on this game after it released, where it's like, yeah, this game was actually designed in the way it is because it is meant to target like specific human emotions. Yeah, I better use it like this. I was about to go save it and it's like, no, I gotta use it. And this is the part where he kills me. Hold on, this is big brain time. In layman's terms, this is small brain time because my brain is shrinking as we speak. But also there's, well, speaking of small brain moments, there's also something about playing Tetris, at least for me. I don't know about you guys, but when I play Tetris, it kind of takes me back. It kind of like rejuvenates my brain in a sense. Does that make any sense? By the way, I can't do T-spins for beans, so you're not going to see that here today. It kind of rejuvenates my brain. Like, yeah, it's a silly puzzle game. Spin the blocks, funny commentator, man. But, like, it rejuvenates my brain to an extent. Like, it just... The simple, like, spin a block, make a line clear thing, it does something for my brain and releases all the happy chemicals. Apparently, I cleared all the lines I needed. I still like Karma the most, by the way, but this is number 2 on my list of favorite scenarios. Bright? Ooh, no. Ooh. Incan. Aztec Gold. By the way, each of these levels does have a name of some kind to, like, help you elicit whatever feeling it's trying to give you. Like, this feels Aztec to me. Okay, it's trying to give me a beat. Unfortunately, I'm white, so I can't keep a piece. Oh, I get older and I make these jokes off the cuff, so forgive me if that was a little too insensitive. I'm making fun of myself, not making fun of anybody else. Okay, it's trying to build some kind of beat in the back here. Sorry, no, I'm going silent because I'm just vibing with this. Holy cow. You know, I put on my headset tonight thinking I would just vibe for a couple minutes for an hour or so tonight and then, like, go to, like, you know, end up crashing for the night after I get some silliness out of my system. Yo? Am I doing something wrong? Mom! Mom, help! I fucked up! Oh, there we go, dropping a curse word anyway. Jeez, sorry. This is the thing that flabbergasts me the most out of all of this. Oh, good. It does have like tile. It does have the dragging. It does have dragging. I call it dragging. It's probably some other technical term, where like you can take forever to drop your piece as long as you keep moving or keep spinning it. I need that because I have a lot of moments where my brain just locks up. You saw it right there in real time, actually. Oh, that was the end of the level. Was that the final level? I feel like that was. 110 line clears. Okay, that was a B. That's fine because I'm kind of getting used to it. All right. Da Vinci. Ritual Passion, huh? Okay. And there's still a whole lot more. Can I like get previews by chance? No, I cannot. Oh, I can. Sort of. Oh gosh, that's so weird. So like, there's all this over here. I will say like, so far Karma Wheel and Ritual Passion have been my two favorite, or not, I should say, Karma Wheel, it's been like, top 3 is like Ritual Passion's number 3, Karma Wheel's number 1, and Prayer Circles is number 2. But God, these all actually elicit some raw feeling. And I don't know if I should say it's eliciting some kind of raw feeling out of me because I'm playing it in VR or not. But it is like, it's striking a chord deep within my brain, and like, it's making me think deeper than I normally would. I'm playing a game about Tetris, and there's flashing lights on screen. Yet I'm waxing poetic about philosophical bullcrap, okay? You can kind of tell what's happening. Could also be a lack of sleep. Anyway, I think you kind of got a good example. I'm going to go back. I think you got a good feeling of what Tetris Effect and or Tetris Effect Connected is about. Again, as someone just watching, because I've watched a handful of people play it, it's just Tetris, my guy. You're matching shapes of 4. Again, I wish I had my hands so you could see me pointing at the Tetraminos in the back. You're just matching blocks of 4 shapes together to make something. It's not that deep. It is that kind of game where you have to actually play it and have it in your hands to have the effects match what you're doing with the controller to make it all make sense and make it understand why it's so profound. I need to get a drink of water. My throat is running dry. Anyway, let me step over here. So if you folks are interested in Tetris Effect Connected, want to know what platforms it's available on, as what versions of the game, when I say what platforms it's on, I may be talking about the original Tetris Effect and or Tetris Effect Connected, which is like the re-release with better graphics, I think. If you want to know if this game is on your platform of choice, how much it will cost you, anything like that, check the description for those details. I'm just going to say straight off the cuff, like, again, I'm going to repeat myself again and again. This is one of those games where watching it does not do it as much justice as actually playing it. Something else takes over when, like, the sound effects actually match you pressing buttons. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this initial reactions. And I hope you'll join me again when I'll react to a newer title for the first time. You folks have a great rest of your day, and take care. And this screen is going to be weird and wobbly for a minute because it's on my head. So, like, the screen that appears in my end card is going to look weird and wobbly, too. Sorry.
Hey, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this game, you can find the series playlist right up here. Also, the algorithm thinks that you'll like this other video of mine. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on when I upload anything new, click on this icon above me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.